Hello everyone, I'm Shinbao. Welcome to browse my channel. Please generously like, subscribe, share and donate to support Mingjing and Dian columns. The cards in front of me are arranged from left to right. Number 1, play the group. Second deck. And our third deck. Please relax, calm down. Think about the personal thing you have in mind on today's topic, then choose a set of cards you feel strongly about from the deck just now. Those who need more time can pause the video and take their time to make a selection. Once you've decided, you can start. Okay, if you're like me, then we will start from number 1 later.
First of all,
Let's first look at the
let me take a look at the cards.
Ningwei's New Cup 4, Ningwei's Shun Cup 4, Zhengwei's Treasure Sword 4, Ningwei's Shun Cup 9, Ningwei's Treasure Sword 1, Zhengwei's Zheng 1 Rogue, the Turret and the Brothers Around Us. Too good. That's our first card. Group 1. From the point of view of the card, it seems that the friends who chose this set of cards are indeed a bit stale between you two at this stage. Now they are all restraining themselves and can't express themselves to each other. This feeling, because from this ranking, I think actually at the beginning the two of you got along quite well during the process, but in the slow contact process, you actually encountered there are many problems. The more common ones are in life habits. There may be many places that are not acceptable. That is, he may feel that he is becoming more and more sloppy. Just don't know how to take care, how to pay attention. That's likely you will have to handle a lot of things. In this aspect, you might feel like all the life pressures from both sides are given to you alone. He didn't take on too much responsibility. Then you say, does this person love you? Actually, he still has feelings for you. Sometimes he will care about you. Taking care of you, but can't handle your emotions when you're frustrated. When the work is busy or unhappy, he can't give you emotional go and take care, which makes you feel that there is no real relaxation time. And it increasingly makes you feel that this relationship is more supported by you. So you will feel a great imbalance. Balance? You may feel that you've always been the one who gives and maintains in the relationship, both in CY and in your lives. So when you see others, say friends around you, in their emotional states,
Starting at subtitles on
feel why the other party can't treat you like this. Why can't he? Doing so makes you feel more and more uncomfortable in the process of getting along with two people, especially when some friends come back from work. But then see the other side. He may still be playing games happily when there is no past. When you take care of your feelings, you will have a deeper kind of resentment in your heart. This also deepens the small mistakes the other person makes later on. You will desperately accuse him, desperately want to vent the emotions that have been accumulated in your heart for a long time, because this repressed state has lasted for a long time, so it will be all at once. After the outburst of emotions, the other party might just love you to death. Ignoring it may even feel that you are a bit unreasonable, because from his perspective, he may feel that you are arguing with him over some trivial matters, and after each argument, you will go with him. By a lot, is you will tell him why you would do this. Why are you so angry? But you will find this point does not seem to have much impact on the subject. And
So the other party definitely doesn't
really
have
corrected. Instead, it intensified a rift between the two. So in this respect, it might be both of you. A problem that needs to be properly handled is the communication between the two of you. Even though you really want to express your emotions and want the other person to really understand you, everyone should know that sometimes the more we rush, instead it will make this thing worse. We should find a time when both sides can calm down and discuss these issues, not wait until both people are arguing and losing temper, and then discuss such profound issues. Actually, it's not a big deal. Looking at it from abroad, at this stage, neither of you really want to go. The ones who let go are you two who are used to the feeling of being with each other for a long time. Although you know in your heart that you have a lot of dissatisfaction with him, but the same words, actually you have a deep exposure to him because your feelings for him are also deep. So friends who choose this set of cards, actually your feelings between you can slowly be repaired. But the premise is that you may need more patience to deal with this. So this object, it doesn't really... He has feelings for you. He has feelings. It's just that he might have been like this all along, so he doesn't take many things to heart. It's not about him specifically towards you, and then he is to you. No matter what, he may have some words and behaviors. His habits have always been like this, so we need to slowly correct him and slowly let him catch up. As for your pace, of course, if you want to know more about this topic, or if you encounter other problems in your emotional life and want to know what to do next, well, you can always have a hotline chat, which gives you a more comprehensive and more typified justice and way of doing things. I also wish you all the best in your choice and the most love, my friends, hoping that your feelings can get better and better. The better, the smoother. Next, let's take a look at the second set of cards. Okay, first let's take a look at the layout of the number 2 plate group. You decided for Holy Grail 3 and decisively for Sword 6. The Sword 2, Upright New Coin 6, Internal Emperor card. Upright New Coin 2, Internal Magician card. And our Upright Pisces card. This is our second deck. From the cut of the cards' point of view, it feels like if you choose this set of cards, your relationship with the person you have in mind might be more like unresolved. Why say so? Because I feel that there are many issues and obstacles between you. Although this person, I believe, can give you a lot. Some help, especially in terms of economic and material or in your work, can give you some help. There may be some connection between the two of you in terms of career. In fact, this object doesn't mean much to you, especially emotions. Now, some friends may still be being in a stage of disconnection and Cold War has led to a very tense current situation, because I think you really want to grasp this relationship. You really want to possess the other person. You really want to be with them, being together. Because indeed, from the scheduling point of view, I feel that this person is not bad in all aspects, but this relationship may bring you more harm, although he can bring you something. His interest, but similarly, actually in emotions, he can't give you more. His satisfaction, because he can't give up his original life. He is with you, and he actually knows this all along. He is very clear. So it leads to what he actually treats you. I can't say that I treat you with 100% of my heart, but because you really want to have the other person and cherish this feeling. So it will actually make you suffer more and more. Influence of the other person, you will pay more and more attention to his dynamics, but this will make him think you are too intrusive. You seem to want to know everything when you're emotional, like what he's doing every moment, but that's often what he is. Just because everyone thinks about it, in fact, you and the other person in the initial stage of being together, it's because you once gave him certain. He cares about you. When he might be feeling low, you gave him some comfort. You appeared when he needed you, so you made your way into his heart. However, it's also likely that you both know you can't really. There is a result, but you might still have this expectation in your heart. That is, whether the two people can still develop in the end. So slowly you will think more and more, and you want more and more to be higher in his heart, hoping that he can do anything for you. A decision. But like what Simon just said to everyone, in fact, the more the other person likes you, the more you can share his worries. You can understand in the emotional context what the other person wants, and you can really give him what he wants. Provide him with some consolation he wants. But when your emotions increasingly put pressure on him, he will want to escape from you more and more. So if you are getting along with this person, I hope everyone can see it more clearly. That is, if you still want to maintain it, then as long as you don't give him too much control desire, well, actually, the relationship between two people can still be maintained. But if you demand too much from the other, or your expectations are too high, then possibly, on the contrary, under this situation, it may make him more and more evasive. If you want to know more information about this topic, or if you encounter other problems in your feelings and want to know what to do next, you can come to our next video. Let the news chat. Let the news give them more comprehensive and internal advice and practice. This is the message that the second group wants to convey to everyone. We hope that the previous message has been helpful to everyone. Finally, let's take a look at the third group. Okay, let's first take another look at the board of the number 3 sign. Turns on to kidney assassination swelling. Also for the sake of saving a cup of flow, fight for life. 5 gold coins, additional mermaid card, median moon card, chariot card, and our median sword 1. That's our number 3 card set. Looking from the side, in fact, the person you are thinking about in your heart is good for you. He is attracted to you, but I think he is still uncertain. He is somewhat confused. He knows that you are attractive to him, but he is not sure. Apart from that, I think he actually has a more tangled point in his heart. Because he is a person, he is used to many things in the interaction with people. He needs to measure it. So at the moment, I think he might not have too many thoughts about you. Friends who choose this deck of cards, you might still be in an ambiguous stage. Then you may want to know if he will feel the same as I do after all. But at present, I think he doesn't seem to have a strong idea. Plus, he is more sensitive to his emotions. He seems not very capable of dealing with some issues in emotions and in a certain aspect of emotions. Moreover, when it comes to feelings, he actually doesn't know how to control the pace. That is, he doesn't know when to enter what kind of relationship, which makes him confused. He is a kind of person who is more entangled and lost. So for his relationship with Heemin, it's also, he's thinking about a lot of things because it's quite chaotic. With such considerations, actually, when it comes to feelings, he is relatively indecisive. And I say this person, he is actually in your interaction process. Imitate through some of your actions how you treat him, because he pays attention to the balance in feelings. That is, if I've done something for you, you might also need to do something for me. This will lead to the fact that he actually hasn't invested much in this kind of feeling, because he did not enjoy this kind of feeling. It's like the company of two people. He always pays attention to everyone's every move. So I think he actually did not want to seriously pass a head section. The object of these emotions chose this group of cards. In fact, he likes, or rather his feelings for you, he himself doesn't even know. Although he does have a bit of feeling for you, this feeling is really subtle. From the side, it seems very thin. If you really like this object, so I'm saying you could try to get along with him and see, guide him in how to be in emotions. A better way to treat you is that you can slightly refine him. If he explores by himself, it is really slower because this person is more closed in his heart. That is, he tends to be more introverted to express. So you may need to guide him more. For example, talking to him more and letting him express his genuine feelings. Therefore, choosing this kind of child friend is not very deep in your feelings for you. In the process of getting along, if you really like this person, you can try hard. Try to make him feel your stronger love. Also, in the same way with him, you may need to pay more attention to your usual words and deeds, because he is a person with a high degree of alertness. He's a sensitive person, so maybe this point also needs to be noted. Of course, in such interactions, you can also perceive whether this object is really suitable for you. No matter what, here, I hope everyone can have a beautiful relationship. If you want to know more information about this topic, or if you encounter other problems in your emotional life, if you want to do it, you can hope to have more scenes in the future. That's all for today's topic, and I hope today's content is helpful to everyone. Thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Bye. Bahasa Meiji.